Hey you guys, I really wanted to do like another kind of straightforward talk pertaining to something that I think is really important, and that is, self-love. Um, I think the revolutionary thing with the girls going natural and just, you know, it's I'm kind of on the fence about it because on one end of the spectrum, I think it's a beautiful thing because I feel like women are embracing who they are naturally and not necessarily letting society determine what beauty is and kind of taking back having pride in your originality. Okay? Like on one end of the spectrum, I feel that way. But on the other end, I feel like you're putting a lot of your self-worth into your hair, which, you know what I mean, it's kind of crazy. So I'm like all for it on one end, but at the other end I also feel like you shouldn't put so much stock in something so minimal in the essence and the entirety of who you are. You're not just your hair, pretty much. And what inspired me to do this video is, you've seen my daughter's hair. If not, I'll post a picture here. Okay, that's my daughter's hair. That's her texture, Every time we go out, oh, she's so beautiful. Look at how long her hair is. Look at how pretty it is. Thank you. I appreciate your compliments. I feel like that contributes to my daughter's self-confidence within, as a person within herself. But at the same time, Jeremy and I are very serious about Hayes being well-rounded and not just getting what she can get out of people because she's a pretty girl and she'll grow up to be a beautiful woman. We also teach her it's important to be smart as well. So, we try to balance everything out so that she doesn't have a distorted perception on reality and think that life is just about being pretty. Okay? But, Hayes she's interracial, so she has biracial hair. And, it's viewed as beautiful by society. That's labeled the whole good hair thing. Really don't like that term, but, it's widely used. And, she says to me a few months ago, "Mommy, I wish my hair was like yours." And it's interesting because with our children, as being mothers and being the figures to our children, they look at us and perceive however we are as beautiful because, they idolize us in a way. And I was just like, that's interesting because Hayes has not yet been influenced by society in a way to realize that her hair is held to a higher standard of beauty or whatever you want to say about it. She hasn't come to that realization yet, and she just thinks mommy is beautiful and my hair is different from mommy's. And I immediately told her, I said, "Hayes, you are you. Your hair is it is a representation of your individuality." I like to talk to my daughter as if she is a little person, because she is. And if you talk to your children, not to be giving parenting advice or whatever, but this is just my opinion. If you talk to your children in a way that doesn't belittle them, they will have a vaster vocabulary and they will learn certain things quicker as opposed to, baby talk or whatever. So I just tried to reassure my daughter that she is Hayes. She is to love herself the way that she is, and she doesn't have to compare herself to mommy. Mommy and her have different textures of hair. And it inspired me to do this because it starts with us. It starts with the parents to reassure our children, to be very present in building their character, building their confidence, breaking down the walls of what is society's standards of beauty, just over it. So, it inspired me to make this because I realized, I was just like, wow, Hayes is in a point in her life where she doesn't realize her own beauty. Well, I won't say that. Hayes is very much, we constantly tell her she's beautiful. We tell her every morning to say, today is a great day and I am thankful, just so she can internalize that, and that can be a part of her personality with being positive and just growing up in a positive light. We don't even really like her to say she can't do things because so I really came to that realization that it starts with us, that we have to instill in our children that they are beautiful, and instill confidence in them and let them know that who they are is who they are, and they never have to compare themselves to anyone. I think self-love, it starts with the parents. I think teaching our children to love themselves and to love others is very important. It's crazy because my child is one of the, we go out, we take her places or whatever. She's one of the most compassionate children I've ever seen. And it's not, I don't look at my daughter like, oh, she's my daughter and there's all this type of favoritism. I look at how people interact with one another. My daughter sees somebody that's hurt. She goes up to them, are you okay? Rubs their back. I think they're doing a good job. She's very loving, very caring. And I've been influenced to make her tougher, to take that caring from her. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that to my child. I'm not going to strip her of her humanity so that she can be more accepted, I guess. Maybe she'll make a difference. Maybe she will inspire people to be more humane, as opposed to her being inspired to not be so humane, which is wrong in my eyes. Can't do it. I won't take that from my baby. I will make her tough. I will instill in her a certain level of sternness, so that she's not manipulated, so she's not so easily taken advantage of, because she has a soft heart, because she's caring. I will teach her to be aware, but I will not strip her of her compassion and her empathy. I won't do it. But I really appreciate you guys viewing, and I really would like it if you guys, kind of feel the same way that I do, that I'm expressing. Comment below. I really will appreciate it. Comment, like the videos, thumbs up. If you have children, if you're in the same position as I am with trying to teach your child to love themselves and to love others, and not put so much stock in their physicality, but knowing that who they are is who they are. And they should love themselves and they should love others. So I'd really like to hear you guys' opinion on this subject. So just comment below, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. I'll see you later. Peace.